Hey guys, Freedom of the Press back with you. And it is a beautiful, hot Tuesday afternoon in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I am here at the Broken Arrow Public Safety Complex Police and Fire Headquarters. I'm actually here to drop off I don't want to get it on video. Well, I can cover up my personal information, but I'm here to drop off Broken Arrow Police Department Citizens Police Academy application. They have a Citizens Police Academy they offer here, and I'm excited about looking into it and possibly going through it. I've always had an interest in law enforcement. We support good law enforcement. We believe that law enforcement are necessary. We believe that they are good law enforcement are very important and crucial. I know there's a lot of bad publicity out there about law enforcement, unfortunately, because a lot of times the only thing that's highlighted on the media is when something goes wrong. And sometimes it's even taken out of context. A lot of times it is. It's not necessarily that the law enforcement did anything wrong. It's some things are taken out of context, and there are bad law enforcement officers out there, just like there's bad photographers or bad doctors or bad teachers. There's good and bad with everything, but we support our law enforcement. We're not this crazy defund the police. We think we need more police. We think we need better training, and we support our police. We support our community. And we started this channel not because we were bored and not because we wanted to cause any issues or give anyone a hard time. We're taking a different approach than some of the other auditors out there. And there are some good auditors. One in particular that I would recommend that you follow if you're not following them is Amagansett Press. I can't spell it offhand, but it's AMAG. Just type in AMAG Press into a Google search and they'll come up. Amagansett Press, and also Watching the Watchman. Those are good auditors. They do a good job. They're out there really doing a great job and highlighting good police officers and also highlighting bad police officers, which is equally as important. And they're out there standing up for our First Amendment rights. And that's what we want to do. That's, when I first started watching these channels, I thought that it was kind of silly and sometimes even ridiculous that people did this. And some of the auditors are. Some of them are just silly and ridiculous. But there's some good guys out there that are truly, that have true good intentions. And I kind of got a new perspective when I started watching the First Amendment audits. The guys that do it right and the guys that do it with excellence and do it well are there to uphold our First Amendment, our constitutional right to take freedom of the press, the name of our channel, to take pictures and photographs in public, and freedom of speech. And that's one of our First Amendment, that's one of our rights here. And like my friends over at Amagansett Press says, rights are like muscles, and if you don't exercise them, they'll go away. So all we're wanting to do, our only objective, is to exercise our First Amendment rights and exercise our rights to take video and photographs in public accessible places, and exercise those rights. So we're going to go in here and turn in the application, and that is all. That is all. So let's look at the signs on the doors. No firearms or weapons allowed. I don't have any weapons. Attention, due to the increasing number of COVID-19 cases, the city of Broken Arrow is reactivating prevention protocols. Wearing a mask and 6 feet distancing is recommended. So I like to read the signs. It says recommended, not required. So we will respectfully, we'll listen to the recommendation, but respectfully not participate in their recommendation of wearing a mask. And I'm not a crazy COVID is fake, and I'm not one of those crazies. I've had COVID, it's very real. I got sick, but I'm also not on the other side that wearing a little diaper over your face is going to necessarily keep you healthy. It might. I could be wrong, but I don't see that. And freedom is just really important to me. And I would rather keep a few feet distance and not have to wear the diaper on my face. But that's just me. You do what you want. That's what's great about America. As long as you're not hurting anyone or breaking laws, do what you want. I don't care what you do, and you shouldn't care what I do. You leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone. And let's respect each other. And you may not understand everything I do, and you may not even appreciate everything I do, and vice versa, but we can respect each other. And I think that's one of the things that's lost in our country is respect. We live in a country, not to get political here, I'm not a political, this is not a political channel, but we do live in a country that if you don't believe exactly how I believe, then we name call and just all kinds of stupid stuff. We should be able to disagree and still be friends. And it's just ridiculous. So anyway, we're just standing up for our rights. I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe to our channel, Freedom of the Press. And we're a brand new channel. We really appreciate the help. Share our channel. We really want to get out there. We want to do the right thing and support good law enforcement and good public officials, and also bring to light the ones that aren't good and expose them. That's our agenda, and our agenda is standing up for our rights. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go in and take in my Broken Arrow Police Department Citizens Police Academy information sheet. Your sales tax funds our roads, police, and firefighters. Bring your shopping back to BA for help between... Okay, that's not me. Then we might do a quick walkthrough. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you? I want to drop this off to you. Can you take that from me?
Yes, I can.
I'm excited about possibly being a part of that.
Awesome.
And will I hear from somebody, or what's the procedure?
So the classes, there's already a current class going.
Okay. Are they like 6 weeks and they start a new one?
So
Or?
a new one will not start till the beginning of next year.
Oh, the beginning of next year. So January sometime?
So they kind of do it bi-yearly.
Okay. Assuming I'm not a criminal, which I'm not. I've never broken a law in my life, besides speeding, but please don't tell anyone that. Yeah, just you and me and maybe a few YouTubers. But are there other requirements to get in?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Okay, will I hear from somebody, or?
Yeah, it's just kind of like a first come, first served basis. So
Okay.
whenever they get all the classes filled up,
Okay.
That's kind of the order that they go in.
Well, let them know. Give me a little plug. Let them know I'm a good guy. You've met me. I'm kidding. I'm just teasing. No, I'd love to be a part of it. I respect your department.
You won't, honestly, if you were going to hear anything, it'll be like at the end of the year.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Hey, can I take a little, I'm not going to go into any restricted areas, but can I just take a little walkthrough and do a little, okay. All of this is open to the public down here and behind the door. No, I'm kidding. So, okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. There's probably a silly question, but there's not a receipt or anything. I mean, I know you're going to give it to the right person, but I just don't want to, like, it's not going to get lost or anything. It's going to be there. Did I get it all filled out? Could you just double check? Does it look like I filled out all the information? And the only reason I was asking, I'm sure it's safe back here, but it asks for social security number and stuff. So
I'm just going to go put it in this.
Perfect. Thank you. And I'm just going to take a quick walkthrough and I'll be out of your hair. Thank you. So this is the Broken Arrow Police Department public safety complex. This is a classroom, and I would anticipate, from my experience with BAPD, they must utilize that classroom often because they do a good job. Everyone that I've met here, I've only met a few of the folks, and not for anything negative, just met a few of the folks, and everything that I've done, they've been very professional, very respectable, and so I think that's the records division, and that's where you get records. And here's a little bit more of the training area. Here's the classroom 2. So there's classroom 1 and classroom 2. That's interesting because it's the same room. They have a kitchen. I'm a little bit hungry, but I think that's probably a restricted area. So this looks like the fire administration. All others must be escorted beyond this point, so we will not go beyond that point. Authorized personnel only. You got to read signs. And here's the deal. As long as you're in public, where you're allowed to be, you can take videos and photographs. If someone tells you you can't, they're wrong. It's a protected, First Amendment protected activity, and you're allowed to do that. So I encourage you to get out there and, don't be a jerk. Don't, be respectful. Don't be a jerk to anyone. There's plenty of those out there. But get out there with your cameras, your cell phones, get a camera, and take some pictures and video. I think it's a good way it keeps people accountable. It's everything on video. Videos don't lie. People lie. Videos don't lie. And here is the Broken Arrow Police Department mission. The Broken Arrow Police Department will consistently strive to serve its residents by proactively addressing crime, preserving the peace, protecting life and property, and will be committed to establishing partnerships within the community to focus on concerns and solve problems with fairness, integrity, and professionalism. I like that. Our core values: integrity, professionalism, accountability, courage, compassion. So that's good. So obviously these doors right here. It says authorized personnel only. We won't be going back there today, but this is the publicly accessible area of the Broken Arrow Police Department. Beautiful building too, and love to see the flag, and of course the one waving in the wind there. And there's the Oklahoma flag too. So we value our freedoms. We value our freedoms and our rights. So, I think that's about it. There's restrooms around that corner there. And other than that, I think that is about it. We turned in our application. It sounds like the next class doesn't start until January. So, anyways, that's probably okay. That's probably good timing. I've got a lot going on right now with rebuilding my business and just so much going on. That's good. But I hope I can get in. I would really like to just understand what the police do and just kind of go through the Citizen Police Academy. I think it would be cool. Restricted area, police, fire, personnel only. So that is the restricted area. We will not go there. There's my GT. By the way, if you want a fun, just a little plug here for Ford, and they're not endorsing me, but if you want a fun sports car that's not crazy expensive, a Mustang GT 5.0 is pretty badass. It's a fun car. It's a fun car, and it's not too expensive. I guess that's all relative, but not too terribly expensive, and it's a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun. You can also get in trouble with it, so you got to be careful. They go fast, and but it's a fun car. So thank you for watching our channel, Freedom of the Press. I would highly appreciate it if you would subscribe, if you would share our channel. You can comment. Remember, we're brand new. Give us some mercy and grace. We haven't started editing our videos yet. We're brand new at this. So, if you have a comment, though, good and bad is fine. Just give us a little bit of grace as you make your comments. Don't rip me apart immediately, because this is something new that we're doing. But again, I just want to remind you guys that we are out here for one reason, and that is to exercise our First Amendment right to take video and photographs in public and public accessible places. And, as Amagansett Press says, as they say, our rights are like muscles, and if we don't exercise them, they go away. So I think that's so good. And that's about it. So have a great day. Thank you for watching.